Hey YouTube, how you doing? MrRampro here, and today I wanted to show you guys the Gerber clutch. I don't know if you saw it in my other new EDC toy video, but yeah, I got a couple of different things, and this is one of them. And this thing is pretty awesome. I've never really been a huge fan of carrying a multi-tool or anything like that. Normally I just carry a pocket knife with me, and we got one here. This is the Kershaw Leak, and that's normally what I carry with you. This is my EDC video also. And this is normally what I carry. It's just fast deploying, got a blade, and that's really about it. But it doesn't leave me with too many options if I need to do extra things. And as soon as I opened this, it came in a package, I think something like this. And as soon as I opened it, and it locked back, and you'll see what I'm talking about here when you see the snap. But when I felt that, I was like, okay, wow, this is a little different than what I was expecting, and it kind of just caught me off guard. So immediately I was kind of turned on to it, and I'm like, okay, sweet, let me check it out. So I started looking at things, and the more I started noticing, the more I really liked about it. It does snap into place fairly well and lock. So it locks open, and on a couple other ones, I've got another Gerber multi-tool. When you close it, both of these handles touch each other. So you're more likely to smash your finger here in this little crease area. So with it doing this motion here where it stays open in the back, that is kind of convenient, and it does spring back open, so that's really cool. You don't have to worry about putting another finger in here to separate it back and stuff like that, so it works out pretty good. And that's on the pliers there. You got a little wire cutter, and there's a couple of other reviews out that are really pretty good by some guys, but you got your regular teeth, and I've used these pliers a little bit. They're really pretty good, I mean, for small tasks and stuff like that. Now you can lock it closed, and we'll show you some of the other stuff. This here is just a little can opener. I have used this to try to open a bottle, and it took me a couple of tries. It wasn't as good as a regular pop open bottle opener, but it did work, so I was kind of surprised that it actually worked as well as it did. But it took me a couple little turns to go around, but it ended up popping it off. It was just nice to have when you don't have anything else, so that's pretty convenient. You've got a regular flathead here. Now on this end, I thought this was kind of unique. It says it's made for a Phillips head, and I really wasn't expecting that to be worth a crap, but it really worked out pretty good. If you haven't tried it, it's just kind of a different angle. It looks like a flathead. It doesn't actually have any like major 3D to it or any kind of indentions, so it still is like a flat bit, but it's made for a Phillips head. So you can see how it's kind of angled. It does have a little flat point right there, but it works pretty good. I wasn't expecting it. It worked better than what I thought it would, so that was kind of unique. Or kind of cool, sorry. Over here, you've got the nail file. Don't really use it. This is a good little hook here. It's kind of an aggressive little hook. I was noticing that might not be the best thing to get up underneath your fingernails. If you slip, that's going pretty good. But let's see, on the other side, this was what I thought was really cool right here. And these are the tweezers. And that's something that I noticed that were not in the Leatherman juice. So, or the Leatherman squirt, whatever the smaller one is. Yeah, I noticed that it didn't have these tweezers, and these things have come in handy quite a few times. So really pretty cool. I like that. It's just a good touch, and it fits in such a small little spot that it's really convenient. Then you've got another little flathead over here on this side. So I've used that once to repair eyeglasses. And this here, just a regular little blade. Not extremely sharp, but good enough to do the job. I do like this little indention here. It kind of lets you get up on the blade, choke up as you will, if you might. Lets you kind of get up on the blade pretty good here. So I liked that it had that, and it seems to work pretty well. So I was kind of surprised, but it's good to go. And that's pretty much it. One thing I did notice, this is the original split ring that came with it. You can see that it's kind of torn up, and that will happen when it's down, and there, it's sandwiched in between the two pieces of handle. So I actually had it off and put it back on for the video so I would remember to show you guys about it, but I normally take it off, and like, this is trash just on here for the video. But I'll probably look, I saw a couple of videos where people were putting swivels right here, so I'll check that out and see if that option's a good one or not, and just try it out and make a video on it. I'm definitely into modding what you got. So anyways, appreciate your time, YouTube, and this is the Gerber clutch. Thanks.